Hey guys, it's Joe, the 50-something Dasher, and just completed my very first ever DeliverThat order, and now heading towards, my wife is with me in the car here. We're heading up towards Polaris to do a couple things, and oh my gosh, guys, I tell you what, my last video, I posted the comment that I got my first order, and it seems simple enough, right? $59 subtotal, Subway, picking up and delivering in Groveport. You know, it looked like I was going to make about 20, I don't know, somewhere around maybe 26, 28 bucks, something like that. And pretty simple. So I go to the Subway. It's a Subway location that I've never picked up from DoorDash. Not familiar with it, but found it okay. Got there about probably about 8 minutes before the appointment time, and the guy grabs the order. It was ready. The first little tiny issue, if you want to call it that, was the way that he had it sacked up. It was like these 8 like individual lunch boxes, and they were stacked, you know, 2 on the bottom and then 4 layers high. So this sack was too tall to put in the catering bag. So that was little tiny issue number 1 right off the bat. Then the second issue, I don't really know why, but I'm supposed to collect a signature from the restaurants as well as the customer, was my understanding. But the guy wouldn't sign for it. And he's like, basically the only excuse he gave was that he's never had to do a signature before, and nobody's ever told him that he's had to do that. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what's the big deal? Or well, now I'm asking you for one. You can't just really quickly like do a signature on my phone. I didn't say that to him, but that's what I was thinking. And so yeah, he refused to take my phone and sign for it. So I basically had to say, well, do you just want me to scribble out a signature for you? And he was like, yeah, that's fine, go ahead. And then proceeded to the delivery, which was like a distribution center that was only like 3 miles away. The app was giving me 20 minutes to get there, but this place was only like 5 minutes away, if that. Had a little bit of just a little bit of problems when I arrived there. GPS had me turn into an entrance too soon, and then, you know, fortunately my wife had seen a sign pointing to the main entrance, so she stopped me and said, hey, we think you need to go down further. So we turned around, went down. Then I saw like another sign, and I passed the entrance and turned in accidentally to the truck gate, and then realized what I'd done, quickly turned around, and we were still a couple minutes early. This app, like, I was going to wait until about, the appointment was at 11. I was going to wait till 10:45 to approach the front doors, but we noticed that, like, the app already marks you as having been arrived. And, you know, my wife was like, well, like, I don't know, maybe the customer can see that you arrived here and is wondering what you're doing just sitting out there with their food. So she's like, I would go in. So I go ahead and get in there, and pretty easy. I got buzzed in, went to the reception desk right there. It wasn't the person at the desk wasn't the customer, like the name of the customer I was delivered to. It was just a reception person, but she told me just to set it right there at the counter. The app was not asking me for a signature, it was asking for a photo. And I'd seen the photos before on like the DeliverThat website and other videos where they these other drivers take the photos where everything's all laid out and they do the setup and everything. Well, where she asked me to put this food was not somewhere that it was just the corner of her desk, so it wasn't somewhere that you would do a setup. Accident's about ready to happen here on the outer belt. This white maniac homicidal driver, white truck. But anyway, so I go to take the picture and click on the camera icon. My camera comes up, I take the picture, and the picture does not upload to the app. I'm like, this is just great. And I try to take it again, same thing. And then the receptionist tells me that, yeah, it's probably because, we have bad signal here, cell phone signal service. I'm like, this is just great on my very first order. So, with DoorDash, I've run into this so many times, I automatically know what to do, and I've done it over 100 times before. I just take a picture of the order, and it's on my phone in the camera roll. I drive away to where I get a signal, and then I can close out the order. Well, this is my first delivery on a brand new platform. I don't know the procedures here. I've never done this before, so I took a picture on my camera roll, and then I didn't want to stand inside that lobby. I figured, well, let me just step outside and call support. And I called. There was a few minutes of wait time, that I had to wait, which kind of sucked a little bit. But I finally got somebody who was, really helpful. And long story short, they said to just basically all I needed to do was take the picture that I had took and the order number and send that to them in a text message, and they would close out the order. So I did that. Now, as of about 5-10 minutes ago, we were stopped at a traffic light, and I checked and went into my history, and I could see the order. It was still not closed out, even after I had, sent that information and drove away. I don't know if it takes them 15-20 minutes, or they don't close it out till later in the day. I have no idea. So this is all still brand new. I don't know when that order's getting closed out. I don't know when I'm going to see the pay that I'm going to get for this. And then even after I see that, I don't know when I'll get paid that into my bank account. I don't know anything, basically. But yeah, it kind of sucks that the very first order, where I thought it was just going to be 1, 2, 3, easy as could be, a $60 Subway order. How hard could this be? And then it's just nothing but issues on my very first order. So not off to a good start, but we'll see later on what all transpires with this order, and as I get further information and details, I'll throw comments on this video. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Drive safe out there, and we'll catch you next time.